The Google Pixel 9 Pro and 9 Pro XL are the new masters of mobile AI. But are they actually worth your money? Let's take a closer look. The Pixel 9 Pro and 9 Pro XL are Google's latest flagship phones, packed with the best tech the company has to offer. That includes the shiny new design, the Tensor G4 processor, and a whole suite of new AI tricks. Now, I've been testing the Pro XL, which is the larger of the two Pixel 9 Pro models, but its specs are otherwise identical to the smaller version, so this video is going to be relevant whichever of the phones you're considering. The new 9 Pro range brings a whole suite of upgrades over the previous Pixel 8 Pro, but really, this phone is all about AI. Like, all about AI. So, let's start there. While the Pixel 8 Pro did have some AI skills, that was really just the beginning. If the 8 Pro was Google just dipping its toe in the AI water, the Pixel 9 Pro is Google doing a full triple somersault with a pike off the high dive into the pool. So a lot of those AI skills are based around imagery. First of all, we have the reimagine function, which lets you select a part of an image that you've taken, type in a prompt, and then it will magically fill that space with whatever you wanted to see. So let's take this selfie I took sitting outside of a pub as an example. If I just go to edit, and then I can go to the magic editor function. And I don't really like that we've just got all of the outside of the pub in the shot. So I can just tap on that, go to reimagine, and then I can type something like brick wall, give it a couple of seconds to do its generating. And it has cut me out and it's replaced it with something a little bit more interesting. I don't really love this one. This one, don't know what's going on there. This one is very industrial. So it does give you a few options, but if you don't like those, then you can just have another go. So I quite like this one actually, so I'm gonna select this one. But then what I can do is draw a nice big hole here and then say reimagine, and let's put window with blue sky. That's quite nice. This is fun though, we've even got some nice green hills in the background that is put in. So yeah, let's go with this one. And then I can continue playing around. I could put in here maybe wall plants. A wall plant's a thing. So now we've got some greenery up there on the wall. And I'm just going to tap this remaining bit of sky. It's actually selected both bits of sky, reimagine as sunset. And so now we've got this lovely sunset out the window and a sunset in the sky above. And so now with just a few prompts, I have taken this otherwise dull and forgettable pub selfie and turned it into something a little bit more interesting. You can use the tool to do all kinds of things, from background replacement and adding objects to completely changing the sky to a beautiful sunset, or adding a wolf behind you for some reason, or just totally reimagine the image as some weird apocalyptic pirate scene. The possibilities are truly endless. Then there's a new Add Me tool, and that allows you to take a photo of a group of your friends, and then you get in the scene, someone takes a photo of you in there, and then the phone will blend those shots together so that you finally are in the photo together. Or if you're a total narcissist like me, you can use it to put yourself in the same image twice. Lovely stuff. All of these tools have actually worked pretty well in my testing time so far, and while not all of the results are perfect, you can generally just try again and the AI will maybe get it better next time. If you don't want to take actual photos, then you can use Pixel Studio, which will generate an image solely based on the prompt that you type. But again though, it can be a bit hit and miss. This blob of nonsense was supposed to be a flock of birds, and when I asked it to write "Wish you were here" like a postcard, this is what it produced. I mean, what even is that? But I've genuinely enjoyed playing around with the tool, especially creating these vintage-inspired posters. The bigger question, I suppose, is, do you actually need this? With the results often being quite bizarre and the actual image quality and details themselves being really quite poor, the actual usefulness of these images seems a little bit limited right now. And you'll find AI integration in the rest of the phone as well, with Google's new Gemini Advanced being easily accessed by pressing and holding the power button while you ask it a question. And it's pretty good too, giving me genuinely useful answers to questions like why I shouldn't put glue into a cake, or what I should do if I find a giraffe in my hallway, or why I shouldn't make a car out of cheese. Apparently it's something to do with the structural integrity. Now I know. Using Gemini Advanced isn't the end though, because you can also use Gemini Live, which allows you to chat with the AI just as though you were having a conversation. The answers you'll get are going to be basically the same no matter which one you use, but with Gemini Live, you can interrupt the flow to ask important follow-up questions or to rephrase something when it's getting it wrong, or simply just to throw in some random opinions and see how it reacts. I've spent a lot of time testing it while I've been reviewing the phone, and while it is definitely great fun, the actual information it provides is not always accurate. One time it recommended I go and listen to a song that simply doesn't exist, and on another occasion it suggested I go for a beer at a nearby spot that had actually closed down years ago. There are various other quirks and bugs that I found, all of which are pretty common with something that's so new, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how it matures over the coming months, and crucially, whether I actually find a use for it in my day-to-day life. Keep in mind though that using Gemini Advanced and Gemini Live both require a subscription to Google One, and while you do get a year's subscription when you buy the Pixel 9 Pro, eventually it will cost you $20 a month. Although it does also come with 2 terabytes of cloud storage. So yes, there is a lot of AI on this phone. So what else has it got? Well, it's got a refreshed design with a new camera bar, and the edges are now flat and polished rather than smoothly rounded. Personally, I think it looks great. I thought the Pixel 8 Pro looked a little bit cartoony and childlike even, whereas the Pixel 9 Pro is classy all the way. While the base 9 Pro has a 6.3-inch display, the 9 Pro XL that I've been testing has a 6.8-inch display, so you get that bit of extra screen real estate to make the most of your games or your movies. Want something that slides more easily into your jeans? You go for the smaller Pro. The XL's display looks great with vibrant colors and more than enough resolution to make tiny text and high resolution videos look beautiful. Powering the phone and all of its AI stuff is the latest Google-made Tensor G4 processor. In everyday use, I've found this to be swift and responsive, with games like Genshin Impact playing with smooth frame rates, and even the AI image generation only taking a couple of seconds to do each one. It actually launches with last year's Android 14 on board, with an update to version 15 promised later this year. It's a shame that Google hasn't taken the opportunity to launch Android 15 with its new phones. But at least we do get a generous 7 years of software and security support, meaning that this phone will still be good to use in 2031. The cameras are one area that I hope to see some bigger improvements. Well, there's all kinds of new software trickery, from the AI skills and the Add Me mode and a new panorama function. The actual hardware remains pretty much unchanged since last year's Pixel 8 Pro. Don't get me wrong, the Pixel 9 Pro can take beautiful photos with great colors, spot-on exposure, and tons of detail from all of its cameras. I have been really impressed with many of the shots that I have taken so far. But the Pixel 8 Pro also took great photos, and beyond some of the new AI tricks, the cameras haven't really moved on. The selfie camera is one area that has seen a significant bump though, going from 10.5 megapixels on the Pixel 8 Pro to a much more generous 42 megapixels on the Pixel 9 Pro. Unsurprisingly, selfies look great, even if your hair doesn't. There is certainly a lot to like about the Pixel 9 Pro and 9 Pro XL. I love the new design, the cameras take great photos, there are now 2 sizes of Pro for you to choose from, and those new AI skills are definitely a lot of fun to use. On the downside though, that camera hardware really could have seen some improvements. The AI results can definitely be hit and miss, and using some of the advanced AI features like Gemini Live will require an additional monthly subscription. So are the Pixel 9 Pro and 9 Pro XL actually worth your money? Well, that really comes down to how much you want AI to be part of your life. Right now, the Pixel's image generation and its conversational Gemini Live are the main things setting this phone apart from its competition. So if those features leave you cold, then you can safely look elsewhere. But even that will change as Gemini Live rolls out to other Android phones. AI is only going to become more a part of all phones, with Samsung expanding its Galaxy AI and Apple launching its Apple Intelligence on the iPhone later this year. So whether you want AI on your phone or not is going to be a moot point. You will have it. You just will. And the Pixel 9 Pro's combination of attractive design, slick software, and solid cameras do make it a great phone to get your first true taste of AI on your phone. What do you think? Do the Pixel 9 Pro and 9 Pro XL? Do the new AI skills tempt you to spend your money, or are you simply looking towards better hardware? Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below and check out the video description for a lot more information.